This is Park Minchin from Feng Shui Tea. The topic I will talk about today is economy is Feng Shui. Yes, you must have money and wealth. So where do we get this wealth for the economy? What do you think? Do you think the economy can live well with my efforts? Can you make a living if you are good at politics? If I really believe in religion, will my economy survive? That's not how scriptures work. We've said since ancient times that it's a rebirth of Eastern philosophy. If you have wealth, you can buy beauty, fame, and annas. It was the same in the past. Whether we are individuals, companies, or countries, the economy is a problem. So where does this economy come from? This is the key now. This economy comes from Feng Shui. What is the conclusion of Feng Shui zone? It is to bring luck. This economy requires luck to create wealth. Absolutely no charges will be formed unless you are lucky. So, since ancient times, we always yearn for a famous place in our hearts. I like master craftsmen. Among our people, there is not a single person who dislikes Myeondang. Why is this like this? It's been this way since long ago. We liked Myeondang because such wealth was created in Myeondang. Because the ritual said that Myeondang would become rich. So even if I move a house, I worry about whether the house is rich or not. Is my ancestors' graves good or bad? Since ancient times, we have longed for a famous place in our consciousness and have come this far. This is pretty great. It's a good thing. Because that's what I think. Anytime I still go to the famous place. You have to be interested like this. You can't even be interested. However, our people still miss this Feng Shui famous place to a great extent. Now, it is quite good up to this point. How should I use the famous place? It is a problem. Which house is the famous place? I don't know this. What's really important is that we've been practicing Feng Shui since ancient times. But no one knew Feng Shui accurately. It's the same as touching one elephant's leg and talking about the whole elephant. If you are a person who is not good at Feng Shui right now, what should you talk about? You should talk about bulbs. Nara's national fortune. What is the shape of Nara's bulbs? So in order for the country's Google to survive, it needs to differentiate the countries in some way. I am the only person who says this. There is not a single rich person. That. What does it mean to not know that? It means you are still immature in Feng Shui. Hey, when it comes to luck, I have nothing to say about Feng Shui. The bottom line is luck. So, because no one knew Feng Shui accurately. Since ancient times, our country's economy was like this. At least we didn't live for 5,000 years. But until the 1960s, national luck began to forgive us in 1961, and our country has developed like this in just 40 years. That luck has this effect. It's $67 and now $30,000 in national income. That's how the luck of the nation forgives. That's what driving since 61 has that effect on. So it went from $67 to $30,000. Almost 500 times the development. 500 times. This is what happened in the balloon, not anywhere else. So in order for our family, business, country, or economy to survive, there is no other way than to use Feng Shui. But do we, the people, have to talk about more now? That politics is of that pattern. I think the country is wrong because the politics are wrong. This is not. My family lives like this because of my efforts. You all try hard, but it's still difficult. Even if you try, it's the same for companies. Since I don't know Feng Shui, I can't live in Zhangja. What is the biggest problem? The fact that the country is a bulb is the bulb. That represents the country. So what happens if the bulb is lost? What happens if the country has no luck? If the country has no luck, all the people will no longer be able to survive. How can the people live well when the country is failing? When we started growing in 1961, our companies made great progress. However, since the distinction was broken in 2003, I am wondering whether the country is doing well in business. Isn't that almost impossible except for Samsung? Now, Samsung has been raising things so artistically, but now they're saying things like it's been cut in half. Samsung, too, keeps worrying about the future. What is this? It's because my feng shui luck is broken. As the country's fortunes fail, our businesses fail. And as businesses continue to fail, our people suffer. This is the root cause. So the economy is in feng shui. However, I am obsessed with politics, and I thought it would be achieved through my own efforts. I am telling you that 10 of it is human effort. 10 is the influence of luck. 90 of it is 90. So if this 90 luck is broken, the 10 increase will not work. It makes sense. With this in mind, why is our country like this now? I just blame others. I just say the conclusion. Is this going to work? It's not going to happen. It's good or bad, but regardless, if the economy survives, there will be harmony. If you don't have a house, then what is it? If you want to save the economy, you need to know feng shui quickly. All of our citizens are now interested in feng shui and should focus on what I have studied. Other than this, we can't save the country. If you don't know this, if you don't pay attention to this research, do you know what will happen to our country? It will be completely ruined. If it fails, how will it fail? This is the current situation. I talked about it North Korea before 1960. Do you know, this is what happens. When the 90 luck is broken, this is what happens to the country. This is State Preceptor Dozun. 1100 years ago, Preceptor Dozun was the master of feng shui, each of his successors as a top secret. I am the 34th tactician. I received the principles of Dozun Feng Shui and studied them for 41 years to completely uncover them. But this is what I'm saying. Then I am the only person in my country who talks about this. People who say this, but not all over the world can save the economy. I'm the only one who says it can be 10 times more advanced than it is now. This is what I am saying. But right now, our people are only focused on politics without even thinking about the real way to save the economy that I am talking about. Politics, I'm only blaming politics. This isn't right. What we must know is this feng shui method of utilizing nature and how to utilize the power of nature. No one can do it. Just wait and see. This is what I said several times last time. Our country's economy is starting to fail, and now almost everything is ruined. From a feng shui perspective, it is now very, very hopeless. But you can save it, right? You can save this economy. There is a way to save everyone without suffering. So we need to come together for this research. This is absolutely not possible if it is interest-free. If you say you can believe in God, you can believe in Buddha, then why didn't it work? It should have happened already. There are a lot of really pathetic stories. From what I can see, I'm around 100 right now. But now our people are hostile. They are hostile to the habit 10. So, if a 90-pointer can't recognize 100 points, how can a 10-pointer recognize 100 points? Still, you have to focus on this. If you focus here, I will teach you everything. We teach you how to save the country and how our country can achieve a per capita income of $300,000. But since we don't get together, I'm not interested. In the end, I have to do this to save the country. But what happens if you don't care? The only way is to ruin it with me. Now everyone, I really seem like an ordinary person. But I am not an ordinary person. Yes, when you see it, I am an ordinary person. But even among ordinary people, I am a special person. I have done special research. I am the only person on this research. I am the only person on this planet who can say this. This research is the only way to make more than 10 times. Please keep in mind that the economy is feng shui. And come to me with interest. If you come to me, I can start with the Korean economy and make the whole world a beautiful world without war. Well, today's story is about the economy feng shui, and that's it.
자연대사 박민찬입니다. 연락처는 0109-57975998 전화주세요. 도선풍수 제34대 전수자인 박민찬 자연대사입니다. 주요 저서로는 석가, 공자, 예수를 넘어야 세상을 살린다. 출판된 베스트셀러 반열에 들어 풍수의 이해를 돕고 있습니다. 도선대사 풍수지리 신한계 무령설 전수자로서 지명을 받았습니다. 현재 도선풍수과학원 원장 제1대 자연대사입니다. 연락처는 0109-57975998 전화주세요.
광고입니다. 안녕하세요. 모르고 더 낸 세금 반환받을 세금 상담해드립니다. 무지계셈법인 이사 박윤수입니다. 많은 법인이나 사업자의 과중한 세금에 대한 상담으로 세금 관련한 속 시원한 해답을 드립니다. 박윤수 이사는 경정청구 전문으로서 증여 실무, 소득세금, 상속 등 재산 분배 전문입니다. 무지계셈법인 이사 박윤수는 가업승계 플랜을 상담하며 기업 주식이동 설계해드립니다. 모르고 더 낸 세금의 청구를 위한 서류 작성과 제출해드립니다. 연락주세요. 010250-9583 기업보험, 세무처리, 그리고 세무조사, 리스크 진단 전문가를 원하신다면 무지계세무법인 박윤수 이사와 상담하시기 바랍니다. 연락처 010-2509-5583